Welcome, everybody. This is Sam, and you are listening to Awaken with Sam. Give me just a moment. I'm going to share. And we'll get started. This is such a massive time for all of us. Alrighty. And I just actually realized that today happens to be 3-0, the second, the we're 2 days away. That came actually kind of odd, but we're 2 days away from 2025, but it's already here. We've been feeling the frequencies for a while now. And so we have December, which has the energetics of number 3, and then the 3-0. So we have what we call sometimes a portal, even though every day, every moment is a portal. But today just amplifies the frequency of the 3. And next year we'll have the frequency of the 3 triplified, because it's the 9. It's universal year number 9. So it's going to be supercharged. There is so much going on, guys. There's so much to talk about. There's so much to open up to. And just to kind of just to let you know, I'm going to be posting English and Spanish videos on my YouTube. So this is a side note. And I'm going to be posting some of these shows here on YouTube, but the majority will go inside of my Patreon. So I just put my little Patreon link there. You can find me there. You can find the rest of these shows, audios, plus some of my other meditations right now. And then if you like more support, I have my private session schedule open, and I also have some discounts going on. So you're welcome to email me. You can contact me through my website, coachsamrod.com. In any case, this one's going to be up and available to the public. And I also wanted to hopefully answer a question that came through recently from one of my Patreon members. So my intention is to kind of dive into a little bit of that. In any case, one of the biggest things for us, and I know I've said this before, is to continually open yourself to absolutely everything, every form of change, because we haven't really seen that much change. And I say this in the scope of just how much things will continue to change. So, in that kind of comparison, the change we've been seeing, and I'm going to say since 2020, has been considerably small. I know. I know. Just take it in, just open up. And I'm talking about 2025, but I'm going to be talking about the whole the rest of the rest of this decade. This is a massive passageway from 2025 to 2029. Massive is an understatement. Powerful is an understatement. Super transformative is an understatement. This is where things really kick into gear. And when I feel into this, you know, it's this when 2020 happened, this was an opportunity, and you'll continue to have the opportunity, but there's going to be a lot of things. So there's going to be even more changes, which means you're going to be pushed even more to, we're all going to, by the way, we're all going to be pushed into more and more change. But 2020 was this gate that opened up for every single one of us. And it gave us the opportunity to go deeper within ourselves, right? Experience a lot of changes. And with that, or not with that, but there were obviously a lot of things that changed. Um, and part of what I see is like, and I'm gonna just ballpark, the last 2 years having kind of this um the energies have been a little bit more as less dramatic as 2020. Now, this isn't to say that nothing has happened. Like, of course, tons of things have happened, but not to the scope of 2020, right? So, this was kind of like a break. Let's take a breather, right? And and I'm just gonna say this, like whatever happened in those 2 years happened. Okay. We're now, it's going to speed up. So 2025 is going to bring a whole new wave of change that at some level we have been preparing for. We are prepared for. However, we just have to continually open up to that. Continue to open up to, where am I not fully ready? Where do I not feel ready? Where am I still scared? Where am I still resisting? Where am I still fighting this? This is all about gaining more and more and more awareness, right? More and more consciousness, more and more and more. Oh, okay. I see myself now. Okay, I'm doing this. All right. Let me take a step back. Let me breathe. So take a breath. Take a breath right now with me. And take another one and really get that belly filled up. Really open up your chest. Really open up your stomach. Really bring that through. Really bring that light deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. Okay. With everything going on, with all the shifts and all the changes that we're going to go through, this is going to be really, really important. Simplifying more, simplifying everything, taking it even slower, taking it. You almost want to, and this came through yesterday. It's almost like, and this is not forever, this is not always, this is not all the time. You just have to really feel into this. It's almost like moving in slow motion so that you can become more aware of your breath, of your body. What's going on? Are you balanced? Okay, because we move so quickly and we move so um, unconsciously. This is going to be all about slowing down as much as possible when you're guided. Okay. Especially when the world just seems to be to flip. The world seems to just turn upside down. And I just wrote a little thing on my Facebook about this. On Patreon too. We're going to see, or we're going to feel this energy coming through more and more and more. Like everything is just flipping, everything is turning around, turning upside down. Everything will continue to shift. Everything will continue to morph. Everything will not be like we thought it was. Is not going to be like it once were. And this is part of the, I'm going to say challenge because it's a challenge to your mind, but it's not a challenge to your body. Of always opening yourself up to changing, moving differently, moving in a new way, seeing things in a new way, opening up to all of the things that are going on right now in your reality, and allowing yourself to become more conscious of releasing that energy mentally, emotionally, physically, and energetically. Okay. So lots of things. I just wanted to bring just just talk a little bit about this. Um might go into a little um meditative clearing. I felt maybe like doing just that also here. Technically, we can do anything and everything. Um what I was kind of feeling into is really sharing a little bit more of, 2025. Saw this video the other day of like predictions, and um well, I don't normally use that word or say, predictions. There's going to be a lot of things that I'm gonna might need to share um about what I feel, just so we continue to open up, especially because deep down, or not so deep, there is still a lot of fear about what we see, about what's happening, about what will continue to transpire. So keep you posted on that. So one of the things that I also wanted to uh, bring through, let me just pop this up. Okay. So with 2025 being so huge and so massive, one of the biggest things about what's happening, I mean, I'm going to go a little bit more quantum. I'm going to go a little bit more like the um, energetics, deep energetic stuff here. Um, we are we're birthing a whole new world. Okay. And the biggest thing is to open up to we're birthing it from inside of us. So we are still going to be, or we're still going to perceive like we're on the same planet, and yet energetically we won't. So this is going to be a continual thing that's happening as we continue to receive more light, as we continue to work through the density, the separation inside. We're going to continually see mm, a different reality, a different world. Um, okay. Uh, okay, I'm reading a little bit about this. Here's one thing that it's I am going to use this word. It's a little bit challenging for me to share things as finite, meaning this is you have to choose this, if not you're doomed. You have to do this, if not it's over for you. You have to blah blah blah, if not blah blah blah, etc. Okay. Part of what I feel with that is there is a purpose, there is an activation of like, get your shit together kind of thing. Like, hey, this is important. You have to do this, right? However, because there's still a fear involved, right? Because there's still this, oh my God, if I don't do this, I'm screwed and I go to hell, right? There's this tad, there's actually not more than a tad. There's a lot of energy there, fearful energy, fear-based energy that will activate, right? But will only get you so far. So we just have to really open, and continually be in this constant connectivity, connecting to your light, right? Connecting to your higher self universe, and bringing through the energy, the information that you need. Okay, because not everyone is going to respond the same way to this type of information that's still out there. right? And so it serves a certain audience, but it doesn't serve everyone. Okay. So, um, everything right now and for the rest of the decade is going to be, yes, open up to change so that you can experience another reality. Open up to what's happening, opening up your body, open up your emotions, open up your mind through just breath. Simple, 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 just through your conscious breath. Okay, coming back here. There is a moment where we just have to continue, excuse me, continue to really feel at a deeper level everything that we hear and everything that we read, right? Everything that comes into our awareness so that we can start to um, be be a little more be a little more aware of the energy that's being transferred and what the purpose is. Okay. So again, while there is a purpose to this, right? It will activate and there will be people that will be like, will wake up and will be like, okay, I really need to get my shit together now, right? You will always have an opportunity to experience a new reality. Okay, heaven on earth, paradise, new earth, by the simple act of just being and breathing. Okay, you will always have that opportunity. And even if it's just for a split second, even if it's for 30 seconds, even if it's for just 1 minute, that won't really change. Okay, now with everything going on around you, with everything collapsing, there's going to be two things. Okay, it might be a little harder to maintain, but at the same time, it might be a little bit easier because of just how drastically different your whole world is going to get to the point where you have no other choice than to continually let everything else go and become more and more present. Okay, there's always going to be that polar opposite. Okay, and um, it's going to depend on a lot of things, right? Everyone will have a different experience at some level. And depending on how much you, depending on how, well, it depends on a lot of things, but there's a breaking point that we all have to reach. And this is a constant breaking point. This is a huge, huge um conscious decision, maybe semi-conscious, whatever, just throwing out words a little bit here, but it's a conscious decision of saying no more. I choose my light. I want out. I want something different. I know there's more, right? I'm ending this old energy. I'm ending to be in this old paradigm. Um And so again, you'll always have that opportunity. You always have that possibility because it again, the more you connect to your breath, the more that you open up your whole entire body, you're already there. Okay. As you continue to open up more and as you continue to choose that more, yeah, there's going to be a lot of things that follow. A lot of decisions, a lot of changes, a lot of choices, a lot of movement, a lot of feeling, a lot of absolutely everything in order for your entire physical reality to transform. Okay? I just don't, I don't again, with these like if you don't do this now, then forget it. It's not like that. Okay? A lot of the information that is channeled or is shared, there's a purpose and there's activations, but yet there there is still a bit of ego filtering that. So each and every single person will have to open up to feeling deeper levels of the information that they're hearing so they know whether and how it's supporting them, right? So I'm just going to check in with you guys on YouTube. Hi, Rebecca. Hi, Lilith. I've already been forced to slow down ahead of 2025. Yes, been down with a crazy cold, bronchitis thing, hard to breathe, wheezy, rattling chest, just now starting to slowly improve in almost 2 weeks. Oh, well, sending you tons and tons of light for this huge upgrade that you're going through. Um, we're all going, everyone is going through a lot right now, especially because of it's the end of the year, right? It's we're closing a whole bunch of things and the body needs to get rid of a lot of things. The body needs to clear a lot of things um, before we start the next month. And even the other day, it was just like, this is also kind of like, you know, a thing that we have about, if I don't do this now, or if I don't do this before the end of the year, I'm screwed or I'm doomed. It's everything's relative, right? Yes, we will start a new linear year in 2 days. However, every single month is going to bring a whole kind of is going to bring this energy too of like newness. You're starting a whole new pathway. You're starting a whole new reality, life even. There for me, I've noticed there's a lot of closures also like in February. So March and April are like a whole new year for me. And also the the astrological year ends in March too. So there's going to continually be this energy. It just happens to be December where, we end the calendar year and so we tend to bring a lot of energy through and we tend to bring a lot of focus into that. But this will continue to be a really big theme. of closures, of new beginnings, of slowing down, of opening up, dot dot dot. The body right now, um, and forevermore will continue to go through a lot. Will continue to activate all of these different dense, heavy energies for us to cough, for us to sneeze, for us to shake, all of these different things, because there's more and more light coming through. The the amount of light, the amount of frequencies that we're receiving are going to become bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So this will continually be your body. This will continue to be something that your body does, continually opening, continually releasing, continuing to upgrade, continuing to clear, continuing to cleanse. And this is part of getting into a state where you feel much more acclimated to this new way, right? Getting into the space of, okay, my body knows, right? My body is supporting me in releasing all this extra junk now. Okay. I'm going to go through, the emotional release. I'm going to go through a lot of mental release. A lot of things are going to come up for me. And then the deep body stuff, and the deep body stuff will follow or will continue. And I just need to flow with that. Okay. Where am I still allowing my fears to control me? Where am I still allowing these old thoughts to take over? And that's the biggest thing, because you will have tons of old thoughts, tons and tons and tons and tons. The biggest key is to notice when you're giving them, when you've when you give them the power and you give them the key to take over, instead of giving them giving keys, the keys, the power to your light to take over. You want your light to take over, so that all those thoughts that are coming through you are being washed out and are being released. So just becoming really aware, more conscious of what's actually happening right now, what's actually going on. Who am I listening more to? Who am I connecting more to? And not enough to also. Because it's going to be important to continually connect to both sides of you, the lightness and the heaviness. But you always want to anchor more light and breathe more consciously, so that the heaviness and density are released. Right? That makes sense. So this is going, again, 2025, and the rest of the decade is going to take a whole new other level. It's going to take us deeper. It's going to push us more. It's going to open up even more. It's going to show us even more. And with that, there's going to be lots and lots and lots of emotions to bring to own, to feel, to recognize, and to just be with. So we're all in this big boat together. We're all in this massive transition phase. We're all going to see a lot more than we ever have before. It's just that we have to continually open up our bodies and higher heart so that we can see it through a higher conscious lens, higher consciousness lens. So, one of the things to open up to, and might not be able to like go through the whole, meditative part of this, but just opening yourself up, you can do this right now, to really connect to deeper levels of where am I still fighting what's happening? Because somewhere inside of me, I just don't understand it. I don't believe this is supporting. Where am I still so scared of what's happening, of what will happen? Where am I scared for other people? Where am I scared that the worst is going to happen and the worst is going to take over? Where am I not allowing myself to really feel that deeper? Where am I too scared to move? Too scared to jump? And where am I still in that running away? Can't be here. This is too much. I can't be in my body. Knees are coming through. And every time I think of the knees, every time knees come through, it's this is like the spring, the part of the body that serves as a spring for jumping or for sprinting, right? For running too. So there's a part of us that wants to run away, and yet there's a part of us that simultaneously is here too, that is too afraid to jump for whatever reason. Okay. 2025 is going to be this huge springboard. Humongous. And it's going to gift us with the opportunity to jump higher. Okay. You're automatically in that energy of jumping higher again through just simple conscious breathing. And the more that you open up to the the more you open up to feeling where you're still not there, where you're still hanging on, where you're still resisting, the more in a conscious breathing way, the more those energies are going to continually be released. So, gonna check back one more time. Um, YouTube. Yes, I feel different already, so I'm assuming that will continue releasing and changing and feeling and becoming different than before. Absolutely. This is continually going to be a huge, huge feeling. The transformation. Everything's when you start to really open up and really honor in a whole new way the body stuff, what the body's going through, the body releases, the body upgrades, that changes absolutely everything. Okay. So this isn't to say that you won't feel it just off the bat, but you won't feel it as much if there was quite a bit of resistance and oh my God, what's happening? Oh my God, again. Oh my God. Like that will take away that experience. Um, in some way. This isn't to say that you won't feel it, but the more you continue to open up, and even if you do feel that and you bring more light and you let that release at a deeper level, you're going to feel the transformation in a much bigger way. So this is going to continue for every single person on this planet, and it will continue at a whole new level. Yes. The biggest thing is that as we continue to really honor that and just go with the flow, the easier it becomes. As in, we're not fighting it like before. It's not a really big deal than before. We just continually open up. We do everything that we need to continually support the body. It becomes part of the new norm that it just doesn't scare us as before. And we don't feel like something's wrong or we have to fight or we have to, control anything. So it's exciting. It's exciting in many different ways. It's exciting to be in this phase. I mean, at a soul level, guys, we're like, oh my God, yes, it's finally here. Like we've reached this amazing threshold. We have reached a huge um marker. We've reached It's interesting because yes, we've reached a finish line and but that only means that we're going to start a whole new phase, much bigger, much more powerful, much more transformative. And it's going to be everything too, much more intense, much more explosive. Like there's going to be everything, guys. Okay. However, this is about, this is actually in terms of your light. The light is going to intensify. The light will continue to explode in every way. The light will continue to anchor deeper inside of us. Okay. Because we're not used to having so much light, because we're not used to receiving so much light, and because we have no idea how much density we actually carry inside, This will trigger and activate absolutely everything that we have held at a deep subconscious and unconscious level. And one of the biggest things is to continually breathe, continually connect to the body, continually be with the body, with everything that the body will start to release. And just finding the guidance and finding the support and really listening to your higher self, light body, so that it can guide you in the highest of ways. And yeah, not everyone's going to know what to do. Not everyone's going to, you know, do super loving things. And it's I mean, it makes sense because of the programming, because we weren't taught any of this. We have no idea what the fucking clue's going on at times. And so a lot of the things that will activate for some collectives is going to be very intense, and allowing yourself to hold more light and to become more present supports more than you know. So with that, I think I've been here maybe more than an hour, not sure, but just allowing yourself to be, breathe with everything. I will keep you guys posted. I'll probably do um, meditative clearing for tomorrow being the last day. And then the rest of the week, I'll just post these on inside Patreon community. Some may be for free members, some may be just for paid members. So just the FYI. But in any case, let these. I know we go very linear into like, oh, it's two more days, and tomorrow will be the last day. Um, every single day is super important. Every single day is a gift. It's a beautiful gift for us to open up more and for us to open up more to our light. And in that, it's an opportunity to close more and more and more of those old timelines through your light. Your light does that. And so continue to breathe, continue to be, continue to stay wide open. I'm going to put the link to Patreon right there, and oops, website for anybody that wants to reach out. That's not the website. Again, I'm opening up my private schedule right now only, and so you can message me there for more support. It's been beautiful for those that have been that I've been working with. There's tons of things opening up now, and it's going to be really, really important for you to just be and feel what kind of support you need more of right now. We're here. You can email me if you just have a question or whatever the case may be. We're doing this together, and we really are this light family, light community that will need to continually um, just be open to new levels of support, gifting and receiving that support so that we can all flow together and grow together and expand together in brand new ways. So, with that, thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Lily. Thank you, Rebecca. Whoever is here that I may not have said hi to, thank you. Sending you huge hugs today. Again, I'll be back tomorrow for a meditative clearing, just to be in that energy, clear out the year, but clear out the whole bunch more. Um, and I'll see you guys, for those that are in Patreon. I'll see you guys inside. Take care.